Hi. I just thought that I would hop on. I know I'm a couple minutes early, which is very unlike me. But yeah, so here I am. I just wanted to, I don't know, maybe have a chance to chat with you guys just to explain the whole boutique that I've got going and how it got started, and I guess just the behind the scenes kind of look at it. Um, I don't even know where to start. Like, this being live, for one thing, is absolutely terrifying to me. So, hopefully, as I keep going, I'll just relax a little bit more, knowing that you guys are just here to support me. And yeah, and it'll get easier, I'm sure. So, anyways, I just wanted to let you know just how, I guess, the boutique idea started. It was actually just this past fall. I honestly never would have been able to believe myself that I could own a clothing store. That would probably have been like the furthest thing from my mind, but here I am. So I had surgery last fall, and it just got me thinking that I couldn't probably keep up my the current profession I was in, which was a photographer, for too much longer. So I needed to have kind of a backup, and I had a beautiful studio space that my husband had built me here on our acreage. And maybe if we have time or you're not too bored, I'll take you for just a little tour if you haven't seen it in my other live video, so we can do that later. But yeah, so I kind of started thinking about it, and I honestly don't know where the idea came from. I just thought, we don't have anything like this here in our community or relatively close, and I wanted to make sure that I could keep at a price point that was comfortable, so people wouldn't have to drive the 2.5 hours to the city, because it's literally 2 hours in any direction to get to a bigger center here. So that's the idea behind that. Yeah, so I had a lot to learn, and I think that was what was exciting for me too. I like learning and keeping sharp, so this was definitely a time for that. So I was able to learn literally everything, and I probably still don't even know a fraction, but I guess I'll learn as I go. And I did that for photography too, so I see that I've got some people joining. That's kind of exciting and even more terrifying. Part of me was kind of hoping nobody would join, and then I would just be able to chat with my own self. But thanks for joining, and honestly, just ask me any questions at all that, maybe that interest you, or that you've been thinking about or just wondering about. So I did write out a few things just to keep me on track, because I do tend to ramble. I've noticed that I'm a details person, so I explain things very detailed, hoping you'll see the picture that I have in my mind. So where should I start? I wanted to tell you that because this boutique is on my acreage, I don't have a lot of space. So I'll show you after, but the boutique is really small. So that's all the room I have. I was able to clear out one room in my house to keep some inventory and some stock, but I'm still building up towards that. So right now it's full of consignment clothes for the fall and winter. So I don't have a back, like when you walk into a store and you see a size and you're like, oh, do you have any more in the back? No. What's on the floor is honestly all that I have. And I'd love to have way more, and maybe one day, but I guess the whole idea was because I just want to have as much as I can fit in here, but that doesn't feel crowded, or because I really want the feel of the boutique to be comfortable, relaxing, and I'm all about the whole experience of the whole thing. So when you walk in, I just want you to really love where you are, just love the atmosphere, and just enjoy your time. And to me, it's almost more important than when I'm selling. So that being said, we are in a small community, so I wanted to make sure that I have very limited amounts of everything as well. Well, one, for space, and two, because it's a very small community, and You really don't want to walk down the street and see the same exact things that other people are wearing because you bought them at the same store. But I want to keep staple items. I love the idea of capsule wardrobes. So if you see me wearing the same jeans in some of my videos or whatever, the same tops maybe, it's because they're staple to me in my closet, and that's important. So the jeans that I brought in that's what I'm hoping is that they'll be a staple item in everybody's closet, and you'll be able to wear them over and over and over with all sorts of different tops and make all sorts of different looks out of them and the tops through a necklace or cardigan or layer or whatever. That's what I'm going for. So therefore the items are limited, but I do want them all to be staples. So every time I make an order, I order all generally different things. And if you've been following for a little bit, you realize that the leggings have been like the biggest hit. Those will be a staple item. I will be reordering those always ongoing. And also, like, again, I'm learning all of this. So I didn't know how often I'd have to order, how much I'd have to order. But thanks to you guys being awesome, I get to order way more often than I ever would have thought. So that's so fun. I actually love shopping for the boutique more than myself. So I get to do that way more often. And I do order everything out of the States because my main goal here was price point. I want people to feel comfortable with the price, and like I said, not have to go to the city. So I did tons of research, and as much as I would love to shop local in Canada, even with the exchange rate and the duty that I pay, it's still way more feasible for me to go down to the States. But who knows, maybe in the future I'll be able to get some more stuff here, but that's that for now. So I guess that was the very long-winded explanation of why I only have limited supplies that you'll see on the website, because I know that there was some question as to why everything seems sold out online. So that's one of the reasons. And the other reason, because I'm learning, and the psychology behind e-commerce websites was leave your stuff online even when it sells out, because people get excited about it and think, oh my gosh, I gotta buy stuff. So I don't know how you feel about that. I'd love to hear your comments, because I know when I do that and I see that things all seem to be sold out, I get frustrated. And I don't want you guys to be frustrated with this boutique at all. So if it's encouraging and kind of makes you think, oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna buy that, then that's great. I'll let me know. Or if it is frustrating, just let me know, because honestly, I'm just here to serve you guys. That was my main goal in starting this. I think that God has me in these places in my life to be of service. So I was a photographer for 14 years, and that was my main goal. Was I just wanted to serve everybody by providing them with memories of their families and the main events in their lives. And I want to bring the same experience here into the boutique and just make you feel loved and welcomed and encouraged, and we can just sit and visit. And that's been such a highlight too of my time. So wow, I think with all my rambling, I almost covered everything that I wrote on my list to talk about. I can't really think of anything else to say, except I can take you for a little walk around. The lighting isn't great right now. I turned the lights off and I'm just sitting by a window because I need nice light. So maybe we can walk over and I'll turn the lights on. But yeah, I'll just show you all the space that I have, and hopefully that kind of brings it all together for you. I think I can switch this around. Hang on. Okay. Yeah. So here's my store. Hopefully a lot of you have been here already. If you've not, you need to come. Okay, so